presented by Troy Biff Mills. I thank you for listening and invite you to tune in again next time to WinFM 98.9's Sports News, where we will bring you more local, regional, and international sports news. As I slip away, I encourage you to always be positive in your thoughts, in your words, and in your actions. Thank you for listening.
You were listening to the WinFM Sports News, which came to you with the kind compliments of Island Bakery.
Island Bakeries, good to the last come for over 2 decades. We have the best sliced bread anywhere on the island, the best butter bread, cakes and pastries, and a staff that's warmer. Island Bakeries, good to the last crumb. We also have island-wide delivery buses, outlets at the industrial site Bay Road and on 4th Street, opening hours from 5 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Easy no man. Island Bakeries, good to the last crumb. Island Bakeries, good to the last crumb.
The South 98.9 WinFM.
Rams the good food people, always there to serve you. Rams the good food people, locations right near you. Rams the good food people, in-store specials for you. Rams the good food people. Rams. When you need better service, Rams is always here. Better value, better prices. Rams is always here. You want your loyalty. Rams is always here. We are community. We are family. We are family. Rams for you and me. We are community. Rams for you and me.
I ain't got no hurricane safety tips now. Well, Skellek got, and together we can weather the storm. So, check this. Prepare for power outages. Charge devices before a storm strikes. Develop a plan in the event that electricity goes. Learn where and how to shut off your home's electricity. Ensure that there are no trees in the lines near you. If you are experiencing low voltage, turn off the main switch in your home. Do not touch wet appliances. Be sure to stay tuned to Skellek's Facebook page and website for updates about the outages and restoration. For emergencies, our contact numbers are 465-2013, 661-2013, and 600. I repeat, 465-2013, 661-2013, and 600. Remember, with Skellek's hurricane safety tips, together we can weather the storm.
Reliable and responsible. Skellek is here for you. Powering our community.
Are you ready for 48 hours of savings? At TDC, your VAT Day specialists are ready to serve you. Shop around the clock, in store and online at shoptdcgroup.com. Save 20% off your purchase, plus the reduced VAT offer on Friday 15th and Saturday 16th August 2025. Whether you're sprucing up your home or vehicle, upgrading your tech, or getting ready for back to school, TDC has what you need. Get it all at the TDC Home and Building.
Maybe it's the way the brilliant gold liquid reflects our sunshine, or how the bright blue of its label mirrors the clear Caribbean skies overhead. Maybe it's the fresh, crisp taste of this beastly cold beer on a scorching hot day. Maybe it's even the way it brings us all together. But one thing is for sure, Carib is very much a part of who we are wherever we're from in the Caribbean. Carib, it's the way we play. Drink responsibly.
Welcome to Island Tea with your faves. Keep it locked in with us for your daily dose of hot tea only on Win Media 98.9.
Good morning. Just about 6 minutes after the hour of 8. On your FM dial, we are 98.9. We're being simulcast on TVC channel 40, Facebook, as well as YouTube. Just to remind you of our numbers, our local number 466-0989, our US number 1-305-921-4619. The second one, 1718-285-6984. In the UK, you can reach us at 0333-440065. Good morning, UN. I just want to make some shout-outs this morning to our regular listeners. And for the new ones, welcome. Good morning to over there in the US. We have Cleo, we have Skeeter, we have Gwyneth. In Montserrat, we have Dave Livingstone, we have Dennis and Javon that tunes in most all the time, I will say. Mr. and Mrs. Isaac, good morning. To the Freights, good morning. Shine Millions, good morning. Jam Down and Company, good morning. Good morning. Mr. McMahon, good morning. Greg, good morning. Miss Henry, hope you're doing good. Good morning to you. Quint, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, and you?
Doing better than yesterday, and I woke up at 5 to 10 last night to see the final tail of the game. The tail end, I would say, and St. Kitts won, so congratulations. I saw the crowd. I didn't know so many people were into cricket. We beat the Royals, the guys in pink. So we won last night.
Pinks, they deserve to be beaten.
No, pink is a guy color, but yeah, so.
Since when pink is a guy color?
Oh, well, no. You see? You're not into social media. You won't see these things.
I guess it's these new generation. I don't know.
But pink is a guy color. We drink pink from Kaopectate. Wasn't that a guy color?
Drinking pink and wearing pink are two different things.
I tried. But yeah, we won last night, so kudos to the hard work of the team and the captain and everyone else. And may we, as we leave the Federation either today or tomorrow to continue playing the games, please let us continue on our winning streak. This is our second win. We are number 3 on the board. Tonight, Guyana will be playing the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. I know Antigua was once a home for me, but guess who I'm backing? So I'm looking forward to the Amazon Warriors whooping Antigua. I'm very sorry. Antigua, yes, you were home, but yeah, I gotta back the place of my birth. So I'll be tuning in for that tonight again on telly.
The Antiguans have just put out a publication saying,
"Don't come
not
back."
welcome back.
Oh well, but tonight I can assure you, with the amount of Guyanese that do reside in Antigua, like St. Kitts and Nevis, you will be definitely seeing those barrage of arrowheads just waving in the stadiums, and Guyanese like to party, yeah? So they'll be right there in that party stand with those big flags fighting down those Uncle Gassi Antigua and Barbados flag. So it's gonna a night is gonna be had.
Names now.
Huh?
What you say, Uncle Gassi?
Uncle Gassi, as in Gaston Brown. That's a lot of Antiguans have all kind of names for him, and that's one of them, Uncle Gassi. Yes. So as we continue this morning at around 8:45, we'll be having Harpers in studio to tell us about their back-to-school savings. And I also note, I saw that there will be a next VAT day because I guess the one that was impeded by the storm, you'll be compensated for that. So you say kudos and thanks to your government for assisting you. I know there's this young man that's always on social media. Good morning, Moppy. He was pleading to the government for an extra VAT day because of the storm and everything. And I see the government listened. And we have an upcoming VAT day on August the 23rd.
You have a caller.
Okay, caller, good morning. You're live on Island Tea.
Everybody in Jesus' name, the only Savior of sinners from their sins and from hell. There seems to be an issue brewing between Reginald Francis and the government. visual prices for the dockyard. I've seen something on social media, so maybe you all could check that out.
Where on
Okay.
social media did you see that?
On WhatsApp, on my WhatsApp.
Oh, on your
Well,
WhatsApp.
I did hear about it that there's some
Okay,
kind
thank
of
you.
some kind of a happening between him and apparently it is alleged that I say it is alleged because I've heard that it is factual, but I'm not sure that the attorney general wrote him a letter and he published it. It is alleged that the letter is threatening him, some kind of eviction. It is alleged that it is alleged that the letter states that he either retract whatever litigation he seems to want to start with the government or be evicted, something like that. That is what I've heard.
Oh, wow.
So it's a big thing. Big things are brewing here in the Federation, and really not big in terms of enhancing our economy and our GDP, but some kind of internal things for whatever reason I don't know. But yes, there is something going around in relation to that. Added to the fact that this land thing over on Nevis is getting bigger and bigger, and the more we hear, the worse it sounds. So
I have an article actually that I was gonna touch on, but before we begin in that vein, CARIFESTA begins today in Barbados. I see your delegates were leaving yesterday, so I am hoping that we all enjoy and we all see some clips and some shares from CARIFESTA. I'm trying to pull it up here because the young lady, I don't know if she's on her own now, but I know she was part of the NRP. Is it? Let me make sure I get the right name because I don't want to say the wrong thing. Stapleton Simmons. Have you heard of that young lady?
I don't recall the name, but I've heard of someone who was associated with NRP, and because of challenging the leadership, she was sort of ousted from the party.
Well, okay. So I have to find out more about that part, but I saw an article that says Stapleton Simmons attributes public outrage over special sustainability zones at Nevis Southlands to lack of education and information. And this article is by Yolanda Week. It's on winnfm.com, and it reads as follows. Opposition member of the Nevis Island Assembly, Cleone Stapleton Simmons, suggested that much of the public outrage surrounding the special sustainability zone and soliciting of lands in the south of Nevis stems from a lack of education and proper information. During her August 19 appearance on Talk That Gets Results, the Member of Parliament explained that perhaps many residents do not fully understand the concept, leading to anxiety and uneasiness. She said, and quote, "There is a lot of, I would perhaps say, uneasiness about the whole idea of the special sustainability zone and the whole land issue. And I think what is perhaps causing that anxiety and somewhat uneasiness is a lack of awareness and perhaps a lack of education." End quote. She later stated, "I think we don't know a lot about what's taking place on the south side. We don't know the intentions. What we do know is that there have been a number of persons who own land, and I must say that the majority of lands in that particular area in the vicinity of Long Point to Saddle Hill, they are privately owned lands, and we know that a number of persons have been approached by different persons and made offers to sell their land. And so the question then becomes, well, why? Why should I sell my land? What is taking place? What is happening? Some people are viewing the special sustainable zones as exclusive areas that do not benefit locals. According to Stapleton Simmons, while people are raising questions, much of the backlash could be addressed if government officials provided clear, accessible explanations about the objectives and potential benefits of the initiative. She said, and quote, I think a lot of the times we see a lot of movement taking place in Nevis, and a lot of it is just somewhat hearsay shoo-shoo. But the powers that be are not really coming out and addressing the issue and making the public aware as to what are the intentions. If it is that we have investors who are interested in developing the southern side of the island, and perhaps there should be greater awareness to the public by way of information as to what are the intentions, what are the plans, and the lack of that, the lack of information, it creates anxiety, it puts people, makes people uneasy, it gives them discomfort because, of course, everyone wants to know, and that is a big question, what is taking place, end quote. Quite a number of people have echoed similar sentiments, noting that residents feel left out of the discussion. The issue remains a point of contention as the government of St. Kitts and Nevis passed a special sustainability zone Authorization Bill 2025 on August the 11th. Stapleton Simmons stated, I think there have been discussions in Parliament as well as in the public arena pertaining to the sustainability agenda, the development goals, and the government trying to achieve the goal of getting to a sustainable state. And so that is part, I believe, of that broader agenda where we are now looking at putting some legislative framework in place when it comes to dealing with resources, and especially economic resources. And land is one of the major economic resources because, of course, we all know we cannot have any development without actually having land and access to land. It's quite a lengthy one, so for those of you interested, you can continue to read. But
look, I must commend her on her statement, because this is what the opposition is supposed to be doing, and I agree with her that the regime is not giving us information. But I've been listening to this, and it's low.
I can't hear you.
Let me see. You still can't hear me?
Nope.
Well, I don't understand, because I hear here.
I can hear you over there, but not through my headsets because it just cut out.
Well, it must be something. Let me see what it is. I don't see anything. Okay. Okay, you can hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, I saw what I inadvertently pressed. When I put this information here, I inadvertently pressed the button.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. So yes, I've been following this, and this is not hearsay, because I've been hearing from owners of the land. You understand? We've been hearing from people who own the land, and what they have been saying is not good. This is nothing sustainable for the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. Let me repeat again. This is nothing, and this is directed to the federal parliament. This is nothing, unless you come and enlighten us otherwise. There is nothing in this endeavor that will be sustainable for Kittitians and Nevisians. It will definitely be sustainable for the people who are trying to acquire these lands.
But the Premier says too, Quint, that he declared publicly that he has no formal proposal from any investor to develop the lands in the south. But Ms. Simmons believes that an informal discussion was had.
Look, there's a whole lot of untruths being going on here, right? And I don't know who feels that the people of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis are foolish, and we're going to sit down and wait until you spring things on us, and we can do nothing about it. And no, I tell you, I've been hearing from more than at least 3 different individuals who own land there, and they say they were approached by particularly a Belgian individual who seems to be leading this thing, and he is trying to, with others, trying to persuade them to give up this land. And when they ask him questions, this is very concerning, when they ask him, one lady said that she and others verify the same thing. When they ask him, what will this investment be? He says, well, let's not go into that, right? And so will Nevisians still be able to assess the land, to be able to go to the beaches and so forth. He doesn't want to give answers to that. That's another thing. But here's what he says, though, and this is coming from people who own the land. He says, we'll not be building chicken coops over there, you know, and we're willing to pay you even above market price.
So what are you building?
Right? And hear this further. He also said that what he can tell people is this will be a sovereign enclave. A sovereign enclave.
So a gated community.
No, don't just say gated community. Gated community is still a little different to when you say a sovereign. You use the word sovereign entity, right? The Vatican is a sovereign entity. You understand? Which sovereign means that they will be exempted from the laws of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. Whatever they do within their proximity, because of their, just like you hear St. Kitts and Nevis are a sovereign nation, the emphasis is on that word. Look, people need to delve into this, and this should not be allowed to go forward until the federal government can come to us, the people, and tell us things that will make this make sense. So far, it doesn't make any sense in terms of us. See, the only thing it makes sense to me is some individuals, if these deals go through, are going to be making a big amount of money so they can put in their pockets. I don't know who those individuals are, but they will not be the broader section of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. Okay? So this is that is what, maybe on one of these Voices program I'll go into detail, but it's bringing up a whole lot of things, because right now Nevisians are even bringing back up the secession talk. And you know, when the secession talk comes up, it's a big issue. I don't agree with this secession talk. Why I don't agree? Because even though they're saying, well, it's the federal government who's pushing behind this, the federal government could not do this without Mark's giving permission. So I'm going to say this in a nutshell. For the people of Nevis who are thinking secession, you better be glad that we're still a federation, because if you had already seceded, Mark will not have to turn to anyone to help him assist in getting this deal done. He would have complete autonomy, and you would have no recourse. Think about that. Let's take a bit of a commercial break, and we'll be right back. But this is a vexing issue. And compound that with the fact that recently we had a problem down here with lands too, you know, where lands in the Christoph Harbor area, particularly the marina, was sold instead of leased, an extension of lease until we can see some profitability from that. It was sold. And the story of 20 million, and then the government taking out monies out of that to pay bills, absolutely ridiculous. We're not a stupid people.
WINN is 98.9. 98.9 is Win FM.
Are you ready for 48 hours of savings? At TDC, your VAT Day specialists are ready to serve you. Shop around the clock, in store and online at shoptdcgroup.com. Save 20% off your purchase, plus the reduced VAT offer on Friday 15th and Saturday 16th August 2025. Whether you're sprucing up your home or vehicle, upgrading your tech, or getting ready for back to school, TDC has what you need. Get it all at the TDC Home and Building Depot, TDC Automotive Divisions, and shoptdcgroup.com. Mark your calendars, Friday 15th and Saturday 16th August. Shop for 48 hours of unbeatable deals with TDC, your VAT Day specialists. Terms and conditions apply. See stores for details. TDC, together we succeed.
Buster! We run things are run we. Buster! Buster! Living color, do it differently. Buster! Buster! Large and in charge, like for the party. Buster! Buster! We set the pace, then everybody follow it.
7 flavors, best taste, Buster, bolder, better, pick your color.
We set the pace,
offers Value Mart IGA specials.
Running August 21st to September 3rd.
Now, our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Essential Everyday Mayonnaise, just $17.99. Essential Everyday Trash Bags, $11.89. Mueller's Pasta, $5.99. Sunny Delight Smooth and Tangy, $7.99. Orville Redenbacher Microwave Popcorn, just $9.99. Essential Everyday Vinegar, $14.99. And now, our very low weekly
Value deals. IGA and Essential Everyday Cereals, $9.99. Essential Everyday Oats, Quick and Old Fashioned, $10.99. Chobani Greek Yogurt, $5.69. Pillsbury Cake Mix, $6.99. Swab deodorant, $8.99. The Colgate toothpaste, $7.99. Shop smart, shop value mart. Tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
Welcome to Island Tea with your faves. Keep it locked in with us for your daily dose of hot tea only on Win Media 98.9.
We have a caller.
Okay, caller, go ahead. You're live on Island Tea. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Good day.
How are you guys? It's Good Friday morning. Quint,
Well, I'm not in a good mood.
Oh boy.
I can hear it. I was just about to tell you. I don't like when my villager don't sound happy, you know. I can hear the frustration in your voice, and I don't blame you. Because that word sustainable, they just fling it around like it's a ball. And to me, they devalue the meaning of the word sustainable.
Yeah, I
because
agree.
You have to be so careful because you hear what they said, the person tell them that they're going to be a sovereign.
Yeah.
You're sovereign. When you tell me I'm sovereign, you can't touch me.
Yeah.
And this is something you have.
Imagine that. You're talking about sustainability for the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, and the sustainability you're offering is a sovereign enclave within a small place like this where you say we don't have. And let me tell you, you know, this land that these people want is 6 square miles, you know, of Nevis.
Wow.
6 square miles.
So Nevis is 36 or 38 square miles, so they only leave them with about 32 or 30.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
Imagine that. And Mark wants to say he know nothing about it.
Well, it's up to the division people if they're going to sit down there and swallow this. Yeah.
But you know, Quint, the thing what bothers me is these black leaders all around the world.
Yeah, that is what bothers me too.
They quickly sell us out. They'll sell their own people
it's
for
hard.
nothing.
It's hard to believe that our own black leaders are doing this to us. It's hard to believe.
I was reading where in Kenya, Bill Gates have an IUD where he wants to implant up in the woman so they cannot get pregnant for 8 years, and after that might not be even get pregnant at all. And Kenya signed on to it, but there's a country in Africa that the lady decided, I don't remember the name of it, but it started with an M, I think. And she decided, no way. And do you know what the press under? Where now they're putting it, dropping hard embargo on her country, doing all manner of things to literally publish the people them just because she refused to sign on to this Bill Gates nonsense.
Imagine that. I don't know if that is true, but if that is true, just imagine that. I say imagine that because I know of instances that where these kind of things are happening, and the Western world seems they have their agenda, because you hear the news in relation to Israel. You see, I keep telling people the rest of the world, the established world, wants the eradication of the Palestinians. They want it. They're just talking, but they're talking and just hoping that time could go on. And while they're talking, Netanyahu is doing these worst things. Now you see what he's doing now. He's going in and definitely saying they're taking over.
Yep.
And the world is not
I
doing
tell you.
it. But yet still, if what you're saying is true, here is it. Someone says no to you coming and wanting to insert things into my people to retard their population growth, and you are wanting to penalize me for that. But here's somebody who's committing genocide against a whole people, and the rest of the world keeps saying, we are going to, come January, we're going to accept this thing, and come next year, we're going to accept this thing. But all they're doing is dragging their feet and waiting. Look, you all need to, this is why students should study history, you know. Because if you study history, you take these things seriously. This is what they did in the old days. When you hear about the pirates, that is what they did. The pirates came, robbed all the ships, and then the big nations shared the spoils. That is why they are filthy rich today. They go down in Africa, France, Belgium, all over. They rape the country and they share the spoils.
It's just how the
There's
black
ano-
leaders
there's another-
are so disappointing.
There's
They're
another-
very disappointing.
There's another caller. Hello, caller.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Good morning, Quint. Good morning, Cortensia.
Good morning,
Hortensia, what time we're supposed to have that another interview?
8:45.
8:45. We're fast approaching that, right?
We're at 8:32 at the moment.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, Burl. But be reminded that we have different things, you know, along the way. Go ahead.
Yes, yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you, and good morning to everyone listening at home with the God. This issue is not going to go away no time soon. Okay, let me get straight to it. When I was listening to Cleon talk Tuesday night on that Let's Talk program over there in Nevis, there's a specific caller that called in and was all over her. I don't think she liked that. Number one, the Nevis people are not stupid. Any people, for that matter, either Nevis or Thinkers, we're not stupid people. We know when we are being forced off of our lands. Whether the education is coming or not, you know, the education ain't came. The politicians of today, they didn't have any confrontation with the people.
And I blame the opposition for this. You know why?
Okay,
If the opposition will do their job, we would have known about this. You want to tell me Timothy Harris, who had been in politics so long, doesn't understand the implication of this? You want to tell me Sean Richards does not understand the implications of this? If there's something otherwise, then come and tell us. If there's something that will be sustainable to us, the Federation, come and tell us. The reason why I blame the opposition is this. Whenever the government is going to discuss a bill, they have to send out to the opposition what the bill is that they're going to be discussing and when it will be tabled. They must be given some information. So why is it that only the lady on Nevis, we're hearing she came up and has enlightened us to this?
We have two ladies now.
Yeah, along with the owners of the land. Go ahead.
Okay, Quinn, let me tell you something, right? It's so ironic that you just spilled out what you just said. I was on a podcast last night, and I'm going to specify where I was too. I was on the Patches podcast last night, and I called out Timothy Harris. Then two persons called in behind me and tried to diminish what I've said, right? And those two persons, they are supporters of Timothy Harris and the PLT. And that's why they did what they did.
But look, being a supporter, Burl, of someone doesn't mean that you must cover for them when they drop the ball. I have a certain amount of respect for Timothy Harris because of his long years of in politics. I also have a certain amount of respect for Sean. I don't pick any political party. I'm not aligned with this or that. But when you see something and hear something and it doesn't add up, you're going to sit down. This is why we are in this fiasco. People say, well, I back Sean, so Sean can't do nothing wrong. I back Timothy, I back Drew, so no.
Yeah, Quinn, allow me to talk for a few, please.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you something, right? when I heard them two callers coming behind me last night on that other show, it tells me, first of all, right, when I started talking last night, I went after the premier, first of all. Then one person come back, and they both of them that came, it appears to me like they didn't hear what I said. From the outset, I went straight at the premier. Then they came back and said, oh, he's talking about Timothy, but what about the premier?
Yeah, they don't listen.
And one person mentioned one time Timothy came over to Nevis and they had a meeting down at Four Seasons, and the premier didn't like it. He said Timothy came over here, and then they came by that Leon was technically defending Mark Brantley, the premier, and the government over there. He was over there. He was speaking not in line with the people, and not in line with the outcry that she has been hearing. The people are not in line with the outcry that she has been hearing since they passed the bill. And I had actually been, and if he and the rest politicians and sinkers, I'm calling all of the rest politicians and sinkers, I'm calling all of them out. I'm calling them out. If any of the politicians and sinkers, and including Timothy Harris again,
this fiasco,
if you all claim you all love Nevis so much, we will come over to Nevis in this instance and support the Nevis people. The politicians of the day, they don't have no integrity. They're selling out the place, and they're not representing the people that put them there. And you see Four Seasons that's down there, got that most prime real estate. We heard, I'm seeing another post that's surfaced up in the last couple of days. Four Seasons are actually selling plots on their property to rich foreign folks. We can't get a piece of our own rock anymore. The land is too expensive. It's out of our grasp. Anyhow, the people stand there and let this thing go through. I'm personally kissing Sinkis and Nevis goodbye. I'm sorry to say it. The oligarchs is controlling the place already, and it's going to get worse. And we potentially will end up like Haiti.
But some onus is on you too, because you profess wanting to be a leader, and you can't just say you will just kiss. So you're saying you're going to kiss your patrimony, what you've made investment as far as you've said in Nevis. You shouldn't just make those statements. You should be.
Okay, let me. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
You see our cell phones in our hands. We don't. The only connection we got to our cell phones is paying the bills. When these oligarchs come in and control the island collectively, generally speaking, the persons that have these little plots, it's not sustainable for us. It's not sustainable to us. It's sustainable to the giants.
Yes.
Because the giants is the one that's going to see and reap the rewards and get the profits and the benefits. We only going to be individual, small people paying in the taxes. I'm bringing up the cell phone issue because that's where I see the people who is in control of the island, wide, big, massive acreage of land. You see this enclave they're trying to bring in Nevis? So they're trying to propose a private island over there.
It seems to me, it seems to me that all Mark has done during the period when he was a foreign minister, and now we have another foreign minister who I put a big question mark to his name because we know his history. And these two foreign ministers, it seems as if though, and I put stress on the word seems because of what is playing out, it seems as if though the only thing they have brought and can bring to our country is to displace their own natives.
Okay, I'm happy you make that point again, and I'm going to follow you up with this.
We're running out of time though.
Yeah.
You're gonna have
I got you. Let me get in this one point. And I'm only trying to support what you just said. Once upon a time, whether it was last year or early this year, the premier and his wife went to Bermuda to try to encourage Nevisians there to come home and invest. But how can Nevis people abroad come back home when they're taking the land and selling it out and giving it away. 1/6 of Nevis is supposed to be gone through this Belgian millionaire. When?
Okay,
I just hope and
we're
pray
gonna
the
have
people
to
can stand up, and I'll leave it there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to break so that we can set up for the upcoming program. We'll take a bit of a commercial break and we'll be right back.
We're different. We're 98.9. 98.9. Win FM.
Kids and neighbors, it's time to celebrate! We're raising our glasses and saying cheers to 20 years as your trusted telecommunications provider. And because we love our amazing customers, we're giving you the chance to win. Every week, we've got exciting prizes just for you. And that's not all. Step into a cash vault for a shot at $2,000 in cash. To qualify, switch to Digicel, activate a 3-day plan or higher, pay your bill in full, sign up for postpaid or a new Digicel Plus internet package. Stay connected, keep enjoying the best service, and get ready to win. 20 years strong, and we're just getting started. Visit a Digicel retail store today.
From the time that you taste it, man, you know that it's greatness. Some ice in your cup, tell your friends link up. You know that we liming. Signal the bartender. No, we don't need chaser, but if you want, it could mix with anything. We drinking Stones ginger wine, the original ginger wine. We drinking like I say, Stones ginger wine. Greatness is forever.
Here are your Harpers Value Mart IGA specials.
Running August 21st to September 3rd.
Now, our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Essential Everyday Mayonnaise, just $17.99. Essential Everyday Trash Bags, $11.89. Mueller's Pasta, $5.99. Sunny Delight Smooth and Tangy, $7.99. Orville Redenbacher Microwave Popcorn, just $9.99. Essential Everyday Vinegar, $14.99. And now, our very low weekly
Value deals! IGA and Essential Everyday Cereals, $9.99. Essential Everyday Oats, Quick and Old Fashioned, $10.99. Chobani Greek Yogurt, $5.69. Pillsbury Cake Mix, $6.99. Swab Deodorant, $8.99. The Colgate Toothpaste, $7.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart, tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
We're different. We're 98.9. 98.9. Win FM.
Back to school is here at Harpers. Yes, Harpers is where it's at with the widest selection of school and art supplies for all schoolgoers, from the tiniest preschooler to the big cool college students. Plus, everyone can enjoy a 10% discount and a chance to spin the wheel and enter our grand draw in September. And the bonus is, our friendly team is looking forward to welcoming you again and again and again. For more information, call us at 466-6500.
Yeah, we got that.
Welcome to Island Tea with your faves. Keep it locked in with us for your daily dose of hot tea, only on Win Media 98.9.
And we are back on Island Tea, and as promised, we have Harpers in the house, and this morning's representative is Felisa Webb, and we'll be talking about Harpers Back to School promotion. We know Harpers has been around. All right, so as we begin this morning, my first question is, what is this year's Back to School theme?
The theme for this year is it's cool to go back to school.
Wow.
Back to school is cool with Harpers.
Alrighty. So how many years has Back to School with Harpers been promoted?
Well, this would be year number 10 for the superstore. That's at industrial site, but overall it's been 18 years.
All right. So tell us more about this particular year's promotion at the Megastore.
So we have in-store promotion happening right now that started mid-August and it's up until mid-September. So consumers can enjoy 10% off a wide range of school supplies that are in store. And you also get an opportunity if you spend $150 or more to spin our fun wheel for our Independence Draw that will happen on September 18th. So this is in-store promotions that happening. We have some excitement in store. When you spend, you can spin the wheel and you can win even more prizes or discounts.
For someone that's listening, tell us how much we have to spend, because you know everybody wants a chance to spin the wheel. So let us know the amount.
You spend $150 or more to
All
spin the fun wheel. But even if you don't spend $150 or more, you still get a discount.
Okay. All right. Can you say how much that discount is?
The discount is 10%.
Oh, okay, good stuff. Any discount is welcome.
Yes.
So tell us, what can we win, or what prizes are there once we spin that wheel and we are lucky?
So on the wheel, we have treats, we have vouchers for items that you can get from Rams. And there's also a chance for teachers. I also want to mention that there's an opportunity for teachers that when they spin, they can win some back-to-school T-shirts as well.
Okay.
When they present their IDs, of course, to verify, they can win T-shirts as well.
Okay. I see a multifunctional HP printer. What
Yes.
is that about?
So that is for the grand draw winner.
Okay.
So we have 3 prizes that you can win. There's the HP Inkjet printer. There's the HP Inkjet Plus, and also $250 Harpers voucher that you can win for the grand draw.
Okay.
So when you spend $150 or more, we enter your name into our nice box, and at the end, when it's time to draw, we know we have 3 lucky winners that can win these wonderful practical back-to-school prizes.
Okay. Are there any other specials that we need to know about at this moment?
Definitely. And tomorrow, as many of us may have known, that it's VAT Day discount. It was another day that was announced. So tomorrow is also an opportunity for you to get the 10% along with a discounted VAT. So there's more tomorrow when you shop with us for the back to school. So it's up, you can get 10% plus that discount for back to school items tomorrow. And on Saturday, we've extended the hours, so we'll be open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay, and the hours on Saturday?
9 a.m. to 4 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow Saturday, yo.
Yeah.
Miss Webb.
Time going so fast.
There's me thinking tomorrow is Friday, yo.
No.
I announced it was Friday and I humbly apologize. Oh my gosh. So tomorrow will be Saturday, folks.
Yeah.
Hortensia is on Thursday still. Why? I really
Because
don't
the
know.
time is literally just going by so fast. It was
Too
just
fast.
Saturday.
Exactly.
It was literally just Saturday. So I understand.
All right. So tomorrow, as Felicia would have mentioned, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. Okay? Tomorrow Saturday, guys. Yeah.
Yes, on Saturday. And also, we know that it could be a rush or sometime a little inconvenient for persons to get their shopping done. So what Harpers has done is extended the next 3 Saturday opening hours. So tomorrow will be open from 9 to 4, and then for the next 2 Saturdays, which is August 30th and September 6th, it'll be open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Oh, wow.
So the hours
Extra
are
hour.
extended for your convenience, for you to do your back to school shopping. And even when school is open that same first week of September on that Saturday, you can come in and shop, and the store will be open for your convenience until 5 p.m.
Okay, and that sounds very good because I know it could be tedious. Parents try to get everything, but I still think they don't get it all. So I see the Trapper Keepers. I see that has a nice percentage. Talk to the people about that percent off.
Yes, the meat trap, those are binders, and a lot of high school and college students, even university, use them. So you can get up to 40% off in the binders right now in store. Until stock lasts, you can get a sale right now on the binders throughout back to school period. So you're invited to come on in, get your binders, and they're very nice and colorful. There's different options. There's even one that you can color on. It's like black and white.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can, and we have coloring crayons and markers and stuff that you can use. whatever you can think of that you may need for back to school, Harpers has it. The widest range of school supplies on island.
I know that for sure. Okay. Okay. Caller, good morning. You're live on Island T. At this point, we're entertaining Harpers as we speak about back to school. So the question has to pertain to what we're speaking about at the moment. If it's another concern, then you'll have to call back after this paid segment. So if the question is for Harpers, go ahead, please. Hello?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Is the question for Harpers, Mr. Welcome? If not, you'll have to call back thereafter.
Okay.
All right, no problem. Thank you for your understanding. All right. So you mentioned the teachers winning the T-shirt, right?
Yes.
But then I still see that they need to present an ID to prove that they are teachers.
Yes.
Okay. So could we touch a little bit on that so that the teachers know what is happening?
Yes, so for the teachers, every week until the grand draw, which is September 18th, they can enter to win our Harpers Back to School is Cool t-shirts. So we do have some themed t-shirts for back to school that we are offering specially for teachers. So when you come in store, you just present an ID and you have a chance to be a part of the draw for a t-shirt when you spin the wheel.
Okay. And I see sponsorship or CSR. Is there any sponsorship or CSRs that we should know about?
Definitely. And, Harpers take the corporate social responsibility very seriously, and it's been done throughout the years. And we are happy to share that last month in July that we sponsored the Ministry of Social Services summer camp that ran in July with over 3,000 in art supplies and general supplies. And then this month in August for the Ice Stream summer camp, we handed over 150 school bags, backpacks valued at 5,000. To the annual Operation School Bell initiative, where children from qualified, underprivileged households are presented with back-to-school supplies.
Oh, nice. Caller, good morning. You're live on Island T. We're on a paid segment for Harpers. Is this question for their representative? If not, you can call back after this segment is completed. All right. What's the door here? Okay. As we continue along the vein of back to school at Harpers, can we have any contact information? Are you on social media? Can they go and find out or check out the happenings that are happening, not just tomorrow, but as you said, this extends until mid-September?
Correct, yes.
All right.
And yes, the offer that we have extends until mid-September, but there are still items that are essentially VAT-free on a number of back-to-school items up until the end of September itself.
Okay.
So all the happenings is going on at Harpers right now with back to school. So we have offers available up until the end of September. However, our special discount and draw is up until mid-September.
Okay.
So all of that is happening at Harpers right now, and our location is at the industrial site in Bastia. That's where our superstore is. And the contact number, if you're listening and you would like to find out more information, you can call 466-6500, or you can call our WhatsApp at 665-4878. Our social media pages are always up to date, so you can follow on Facebook. And if you're not a Facebook fan, you can follow on Instagram. Just search for Harpers Office Depot, SKN or St. Kitts, and you will find us on Facebook or Instagram. Very active. There's stuff going out on a weekly basis that you may want to know about.
All right. Is there anything that we didn't touch that we need to touch? And I want you also to encourage folks to come out and make their purchases, remind them of the raffle, what they can win, and some of the items that we know will be VAT-free all the way down to the end of September. Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't have a list of those items
Okay,
with
no
me.
problem.
But you can definitely call our contact numbers or WhatsApp. Send us a WhatsApp to find out, and we'll be more than happy to share that information with you. But just to recap, Harpers, we're having a back-to-school promotion happening right now in store. A discount on a wide range of back-to-school items. We have backpacks, school books, pencils, binders, stuff for subjects in technical drawing, if they're still calling it that, because I've heard like some subjects change since I left high school, but technical drawing. We have stuff for clothing and textile students, and we have a wide range of art supplies. One of the widest on island. You go in if you want to dispute it. There's a number of items in there you can get, especially for those who are in arts and crafts. And the teachers, we can't forget the teachers. So we don't just have stuff for students, but there's stuff in store as well that teachers can get as well during this promotion. So this promotion is on right now, and it's up until mid-September. You can get 10% off on a wide range of school appliances, and then you also get an opportunity when you spend $150 or more to qualify to spin our fun wheel and be a part of the Independence Draw, where there's 3 practical prizes. You get a $250 Harpers voucher or HP Inkjet printer, and other HP items that you can win for this promotion.
Let me ask you a question. If you just said that you have art supplies.
Yes.
You mean digital art supplies, or do you have canvases, paint? Do you have?
Okay, so yes, they have canvases. There's paint. There's
lean back. You're going out.
There's canvases. There's paint. There is even stuff to put your art in. Those big and the canvases are in different sizes and shapes. We have circle.
Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Harpers.
Yeah, there's
because I'm into art. And I need canvases and paints.
Come on down. And there's even stuff for persons who do sculpting.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's products for those as well, who do sculpting in like clay and those stuff. Those products are there, like the tools to even do sculpting and stuff.
Well, I have all of the tools. Well, I did some sculpting when I was very young, but I haven't dabbled in it. But I think I can do it, but because I'm that way inclined. But
check it out.
I'm speaking mainly on art. I didn't know that you all had the art supplies.
Yes, all types of brushes, acrylic paint, even water paint. We have non-toxic paint for little children, little kids as well.
Okay.
So there's a wide variety.
That's good to know.
There's even the markers, the paint markers. I'm not a painter, so I can't tell you if I'm saying it right. But there's these markers that you could use for painting.
Yes, yeah, I know.
We have those available as well. So it's a wide range.
Okay.
Large canvases, whatever you can think of. The art supply is very wide at Harpers, and there's face painting as well.
Yeah. Well,
products.
I'm elated to hear that information about art. Yeah. So thanks.
Yes, you're welcome. I'm glad that you asked that question.
Yeah, so now we know that Harpers have a wide variety of art supplies. They have a wide variety of school supplies. I've bought my husband, don't say, but he's part of me. So yes, we have bought a printer from Harpers, and it works excellent. It's still going. I think we've had it for almost 3 years. Okay. So I think you can find everything at Harpers.
Yes, and we have inks for your printers as well. And also for not just the products for back to school, but in terms of services, there's the copy center where we offer printing, scanning, for whatever you have, even photos, printing. Okay. So anything to do with your printing, copy, scanning for promotional flyers, architectural plan printing, you can get that done at Harpers.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So you mentioned photos. Do we have albums and frames?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
They have it, as I said. I haven't been in a while.
That's fine. We got it. We got it.
Okay. Does Harpers have a tagline?
Yeah, we got that.
Oh,
that's the tagline.
Oh. You see? Yeah, they got it. They got it.
I remember an ad used to play that said, that was your.
Yes, and that's exactly what's in it. Yeah, we got that.
Okay.
Oh. So you asked me, we got it.
Oh,
so that's a little bit of braggadocio.
Well, Harper's got it.
Well, we have a wide range.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be technical and say we don't have everything, but yeah, we got it.
We got it. I like that. Well, Miss Webb, it's always a pleasure. It is indeed a pleasure. Just remind the folks of the telephone numbers that they can get you on and the social media sites they can reach you as well as we close out this morning.
The telephone numbers is 466-6500, 665-4878. You can call our WhatsApp. And even if you need to email, it's inquiries. That's inquiries@harpersoffice.com. And you can find us on Facebook and IG. We update daily, weekly on those sites. And don't forget, tomorrow you can pop in. We have our discount plus VAT deduction on items, and we'll be open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for coming in and enlightening us, because you see, Quince is excited now about the art and the public on what Harper's has got for us. And as they say, they got it, so go out and get it.
Yeah.
Yes, we got that.
Found the sound 98.9.
Back to school is here at Harpers. Yes, Harpers, it's where it's at, with the widest selection of school and art supplies for all schoolgoers, from the tiniest preschooler to the big cool college students. Plus, everyone can enjoy a 10% discount and a chance to spin the wheel and enter our grand draw in September. And the bonus is, our friendly team is looking forward to welcoming you again and again and again. For more information, call us at 466-6500.
Yeah, we got that.
WINN is 98.9. 98.9 is Win FM.
Cari Festa is connections, community, and unity. It is understanding each other without saying a word. Separated by water, united in purpose. One voice, one story, one song. Cari Festa is we thing. Come for Cari Festa 15 in Barbados. Book your stay now at visitbarbados.org/Cari Festa.
Got itchy palms? That's a sign. Money could be coming your way with Scratch and Win from Caribbean Lottery. It's the easiest way to win instantly. No waiting, no fuss. With tickets starting from just $2 up to $20. Win over $35 million in prizes. The higher the price, the bigger the prize. So scratch today for your chance to win up to $200,000. Available at Caribbean Lottery to win up to $200,000. Available at Caribbean Lottery agents island-wide. Must be 21 years and older to play.
Are you ready for 48 hours of savings? At TDC, your VAT Day specialists are ready to serve you. Shop around the clock, in store and online at shoptdcgroup.com. Save 20% off your purchase, plus the reduced VAT offer on Friday 15th and Saturday 16th August 2025. Whether you're sprucing up your home or vehicle, upgrading your tech, or getting ready for back to school, TDC has what you need. Get it all at the TDC Home and Building Depot, TDC Automotive Divisions, and shoptdcgroup.com. Mark your calendars. Friday 15th and Saturday 16th August. Shop for 48 hours of unbeatable deals with TDC, your VAT Day specialists. Terms and conditions apply. See stores for details. TDC, together we succeed.
Cari Festa is the whole region looking good, and the whole road is rerun with. It's in the way we walk, it's the way we talk, it's the way we move. We ready for the world, and when we step out and pose just so, it's pure style and fashion. Look away! Come for Cari Festa 15 in Barbados. Book your stay now at visitbarbados.org/Cari Festa.
Back to school is here at Harpers. Yes, Harpers, it's where it's at, with the widest selection of school and art supplies for all schoolgoers, from the tiniest preschooler to the big cool college students. Plus, everyone can enjoy a 10% discount and a chance to spin the wheel and enter our grand draw in September. And the bonus is,
Our friendly team is looking forward to welcoming you again and again and again. For more information, call us at 466-6500.
Maybe it's the way the brilliant gold liquid reflects our sunshine, or how the bright blue of its label mirrors the clear Caribbean skies overhead. Maybe it's the fresh, crisp taste of this beastly cold beer on a scorching hot day. Maybe it's even the way it brings us all together. But one thing is for sure, Carib is very much a part of who we are wherever we're from in the Caribbean. Carib, it's the way we play. Drink responsibly.
Flow customers, unlock big prepaid rewards every time you activate a prepaid plan. Activate a 7-day plan or higher and earn points towards your rewards. Activate again, earn even more points. Activate next week, well, you get the picture. The more you activate, the more extra data and prizes you earn. Get in on the big prepaid rewards. Dial *129 or visit topupflow.com to activate a prepaid plan today.
Here are your Harpers Value Mart IGA specials.
Running August 21st to September 3rd.
Now, our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Essential Everyday Mayonnaise, just $17.99. Essential Everyday Trash Bags, $11.89. Mueller's Pasta, $5.99. Sunny Delight Smooth and Tangy, $7.99. Orville Redenbacher Microwave Popcorn, just $9.99. Essential Everyday Vinegar, $14.99. And now, our very low weekly
Value deals! IGA and Essential Everyday Cereals, $9.99. Essential Everyday Oats, quick and old-fashioned,
I can't find this stuff, you know.
Chobani Greek Yogurt, $5.69. Pillsbury Cake Mix, $6.99. Swab deodorant, $8.99. The Colgate Toothpaste, $7.99. Shop smart, shop value mart. Tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
When can I open my eyes?
Not yet. Okay, open. Do you see what I see?
It just looks like land to me.
It's our land, son. A wise investment that will grow with you.
Invest in land with CIBC Caribbean and we'll give you US $250 towards your valuation cost and 50% off your loan application fee. With CIBC Caribbean land financing, you can choose to build, hold, or pass on to your children. Visit CIBCCaribbean.com to learn more. Conditions apply.
Welcome to Island Tea with your faves. Keep it locked in with us for your daily dose of hot tea only on Win Media 98.9.
And we are back on Island Tea. And as a earlier caller raised an issue, I went searching. I found something on Times Caribbean online. I am going to read what that says. Okay, these are not my words, so just putting that out there. And it says, the St. Kitts and Nevis government moves to evict local marine company in the middle of hurricane season. In a move that has left the marine community, fishermen, tour operators, and ordinary citizens in shock, the government of St. Kitts and Nevis is threatening to evict local businessman Regiwell Francis and his company, the St. Kitts Marine Works, the very company that provides critical haul-out and storage services for boats during the most dangerous months of the hurricane season. Mr. Francis has confirmed that the Attorney General Chambers wrote to his lawyer threatening eviction from the New Guinea site unless it abandons the SKMW abandons its legal claims against the government. Let that sink in. Instead of settling its debt to the SKMW, which Francis says is over EC 15 million, the government is moving to kick him off the land and risk crippling the marine sector at the height of hurricane season. He said, and quote, I cannot walk away from my claim. The government owns delays cause the losses, yet they now want to evict us and destroy a business that keeps boats, fishermen, and tour operators safe, Francis declared. The SKMW is the only large-scale marine yard in the Federation, that can haul out boats, store vessels safely during storms, and provide repair facilities. Without it, fishermen risk losing their boats. With no secure hurricanes haul-out option, tour operators may lose insurance coverage if they cannot show a hurricane safety plan. Regional vessels from nearby islands that depend on the SKMW would also be turned away. This isn't just a private business issue, it's a national safety and economic crisis in the making. The hard facts. The KMW claims EC 10.8 million owed for the Old Road Fisheries project, plus interest, bringing it to EC 13.4 million. Government's move inflate SKMW's land costs from EC 6 million to over EC 11.4 million, then threaten eviction. Coast Guard and custom vessels still parked at SKMW with hundreds of thousands owed in unpaid storage. Francis says the hypocrisy is clear. If the eviction go ahead, Francis warns the SKMW will shut down in St. Kitts. He will relocate operations to St. Lucia, where the government is welcoming private investment. Taxpayers of St. Kitts and Nevis will still be forced to pay out over EC 15 million in arbitration within a year. That means loss of a local business, loss of jobs, loss of services, and a massive bill for the people. At a time when the Federation should be preparing for storms and securing its marine sector, the government seems intent on playing politics with people's livelihoods and safety. The question now is simple. Why would any government evict a local business that provides critical hurricane protection just to avoid paying what it owes?
Imagine that. Imagine that. And I wonder, well, I've often asked the question because I hear the word sustainability banded here and there every day, but I don't see anything that adds up to a sustainability for us, the native people. And here you have a local businessman, and because you owe him, rather than negotiating and saying, okay, it's an exorbitant bill, so we'll pay you in fractions, right? And so, no, you're threatening to evict. So here's it. So we as local people, we're not supposed to say when you do us wrong or we're owed. Now, I mean, you see,
We're bothering you up plenty this morning,
I came in this morning in a very, very good mood, and
we're just bothering up your spirit.
We have a caller. Hello, caller.
Good day.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Okay.
You sure you're fine with this kind of news?
Yes, it's still fine because, to be quite honest, I'm one of those who have gotten very disillusioned with how we operate around here.
So you've been
desensitized.
So
I expect, yes. I expect any kind of foolishness.
Wow.
With this particular story, though, as with most other stories, I guess there might be two sides.
Yeah.
And we await what the other side says, if it's going to be forthcoming at all, because that is one of the things that's gotten me disillusioned.
But even if there's two sides, let's say for argument's sake, the question of owing and paying, and this is an exorbitant amount of money. Any local businessman owed that amount, they're not going to let it go. So,
of course not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it might be in contention, but well, it seems if it's in court, okay, and they're using strong-arm tactics.
Strong-arm tactics, yeah.
Yeah, which for a local business, that is very distasteful.
Yeah, and as stated in the article, this time of the year again, and you're talking sustainability.
Yeah, there's no end to foolishness.
Oh, boy. Yeah, Mr. McMahon laughing there.
But the thing is, what I call to say, though, is that we have to be careful with the terms that we use, because next week, it's coming on to the end of the month, and both the Premier And I think the Prime Minister are probably going to have press conferences or round tables or whatever they call the stuff where
Meet
Yeah,
the
their
public.
monthly
defend the things
communiques.
that they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I almost said propaganda. But anyway, no, I reserve that. Even though that might be a more
Applicable.
appropriate term.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyhow, I'm saying we have to be careful because you know that one of the first things they're going to say, two things they're going to say. First is that we've been hysterical about this. That's one thing. And secondly, that we are expressing outrage that is unjustified.
Well, how is it?
That we are trying to prevent foreign direct investment. You're going to hear those kinds of.
But Mr.
of things.
McMahon, even if they come with that tactic, who's to blame? There's a saying, where there's no information, what runs rife?
Yes.
Speculation.
Exactly.
Rumor.
Yeah, I agree. It would be on them.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you what they're going to come out and say. Okay? That we're overblowing this, and that. But strangely enough, even you, as you mentioned, or someone mentioned, Cleon, which is supposedly part of the opposition in Nevis, even though she isn't.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. She herself said, because she almost sounded like an apologist for what is being done here.
Yes, in the
She
beginning.
gave the impression that, well, the legislation might not be, the legislation is innocuous. It's not as bad as we make it out to be, right? But at the same time, she says the very same thing, that the government is not releasing information.
Yeah.
And in the absence of that, people are going to speculate.
Yes.
Exactly. Right? And so you can't have it both ways.
No.
Right? And what we have to be careful of is the creep up. And it started out by saying that we have to be careful with the terms we use. It's the SSZ. S, I think, stands for special, the first S. The second S stands for sustainability.
Yeah.
And the Z is for zone.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
first
so.
the first S is not for sovereign. I don't think.
No, I'm not speaking about the bill. I'm speaking about what they were told by the investor.
Okay, right. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Now, if that is the case, that is very serious.
They say that the investor, this investor, let me look at my notes here. This in Belgium individual says that he can't tell them it's going to be a sovereign entity.
If that's the case, if that is indeed the case, that is extremely serious.
Yes. And let me ask you,
absolutely have to watch the creep.
and let me ask you a question. So far, what do you see in this that as it is playing out presently? What do you see in this that is sustainable for we the people of St. Kitts and Nevis?
Well, put it this way, right? If you're going to be bandying about sustainability, it should apply to the entire country, not no special zone. Okay? And so what I'm saying is that there should be no exclusive sustainability zone.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
And Mr. McMahon, here's what makes it worse. One individual who owns land says he has 8 acres, and he wanted to sell. He didn't mind selling 4 and keeping 4 for his family for posterity, but they don't want that. They want all. Another person has 100 acres, and he too wants to keep some for his family, which is only right, but they want all. You know why? Because they do not want any locals anywhere in that area. So here is that whole area, and it's not supposed to have any locals, even though presently the locals own the land. What does that suggest to you?
Well, any fool would draw from that what really is. They don't want you in their thing.
That's it.
I mean, you know, what do they have to do? What else do they have to do to make that clear?
And we're having deja vu, Mr. McMahon. We're having deja vu. Some of the clauses that we saw in the Christoph Harbour contract,
yes,
they are here again.
Exactly. And one of the things that Sion was defending, or basically saying, is that we already have eminent domain laws. Okay? So that's nothing new. The problem is that they can use this to do exactly what they want with these people. They can use this to do exactly what they want with these people who own the land right now. If they don't sell all,
that's it.
And what's worse, and the thing is, there has been a precedent in Christoph Harbour,
yeah,
where government actually acquired lands there, okay, from private owners. I think the case is in the Privy Council or something like that. Not for no public good.
That's it.
But to give to Christoph Harbour.
And ever since it has been given to them, it has not shown a profit. As a matter of fact, it has been bailed out on numerous occasions.
And that is why I don't understand why we keep making the same mistakes over and over again. I mean, it is clear for all to see. In the first place, look, it's what, 20 years now that this Christoph Harbour thing. Look at Christoph Harbour right now. Right? There has been some development, but very little compared to what was promised.
Mm-hmm.
And we might be going down the same road again, where all you end up with is somebody else taking over the land, and you've got one lot of speculation going on. That's not what we want to develop. So what I'm saying is, it can't be that there shouldn't be no sovereign enclave anywhere. When they come on next week, I hope they make that clear.
Mm-hmm.
That it's not going to be a sovereign enclave. And secondly, what we want from them is that it's not going to be another Christoph Harbour either, because as the record has shown, Christoph Harbour has not been beneficial to the country.
No.
As it was supposed to be.
No. So here's the question then, and this is why we as Kititians and Nevisians, and I say Kititians and Nevisians because Kititians have a way, when it is happening on Nevis, they're silent. Nevisians have a way, when it's happening on St. Kitts, they're silent. And we don't seem to understand the importance of federation. You understand? So here is it, you have an entity that has not produced for the indigenous people, but yet still it's ongoing. And we're none the wiser as to if and when it will be productive.
But worse than that, in the past few months, what was shown was that where we had an opportunity to negotiate a better deal in Christoph Harbour, we opted instead to sell the marina, let them sell the marina to a foreign entity. Instead of saying, listen, we are going to take it over, and we are going to let the I forget who the principals are, the new principals are, but we're going to let them. Is it Safe Harbor? Whatever they are.
Something in that vein.
We're going to let them manage it, market it, and so on.
Yeah.
But there isn't the consciousness, there isn't the vision that says, let's keep this among Kititians and Nevisians.
No.
Okay? Anybody can wash their foot and come.
And these
centrally
are
and by.
and these are our
This
own
is
people.
ridiculous. And these are
look,
our own people.
Let me make this.
I honestly did not expect this.
Let me make
not from a Labour government.
Yes.
With the history that it had, and with the leaders that it had before.
Yes.
I honestly did not expect it.
No, let me say this. The cabinet, the present cabinet, is mainly a bunch of young people. People have heard me on numerous occasions say, I used to support Mark Bantley. Again, I used to. When this this incumbent got in, a lot of people are saying they're young and they're inexperienced. I, as a parent, I say they're young, but they could bring a new breed, they could bring new perspective, you understand?
Right. Yes.
And so I was hoping the best. I was nowhere, and even to this point, I'm not against them. But what I'm against is the way they have been working out so far, the things they're implementing. And we as a people have a right to say, no, you're making some very, very foolhardy mistakes, and you need to curtail them. And that is what I'm saying. You want to tell me all of these young people sat down in there, young people who should know the importance of posterity, and all of them
the
sat,
history,
yeah,
and all that.
And all of them sat and agreed and have signed off on this. Young people, Conwys, who has 2 young daughters, and the minister for number 1, who also has children. The Minister of Tourism, if I understand correctly, she at least has a child. The Prime Minister, he has a child, maybe more. I mean, so you're not thinking posterity?
That's the unfortunate thing
Yeah.
about it.
We need to take that part out of the
Yeah,
anthem.
we have 2 minutes before. We have 2 minutes before the bottom of the hour. We're going to have to take a break because we have an interview with TDC. Perhaps we can, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at least though, it's not irreversible.
It's not irreversible. Yes, I agree.
And I think they played last night clip from Barbados, where apparently there was similar outrage for some bill that they passed.
Yeah, with Mayor Motley. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, we can't wait though. We have to
kind
cut.
of
We have
maturity.
to cut.
Yeah. Okay then.
Are you ready for 48 hours of savings? At TDC, your VAT Day specialists are ready to serve you. Shop around the clock, in store and online at shoptdcgroup.com. Save 20% off your purchase, plus the reduced VAT offer on Friday 15th and Saturday 16th August 2025. Whether you're sprucing up your home or vehicle, upgrading your tech, or getting ready for back to school, TDC has what you need. Get it all at the TDC Home and Building Depot, TDC Automotive Divisions, and shoptdcgroup.com. Mark your calendars, Friday 15th and Saturday 16th August. Shop for 48 hours of unbeatable deals with TDC, your VAT Day specialists. Terms and conditions apply. See stores for details. TDC, together we succeed.
Got itchy palms? That's a sign. Money could be coming your way with Scratch and Win from Caribbean Lottery. It's the easiest way to win instantly. No waiting, no fuss. With tickets starting from just $2 up to $20. Win over $35 million in prizes. The higher the price, the bigger the prize. So scratch today for your chance to win up to $200,000. Available at Caribbean Lottery agents island-wide. Must be 21 years and older to play.
Welcome to Island Tea with your faves. Keep it locked in with us for your daily dose of hot tea, only on Win Media 98.9.
And we're back on Island Tea, and the laughs has begun. Dominic came in the studio and said he wanted to test my temperature, but I do not know how he's going to test my temperature with a stethoscope, because that is to check your heart. So thank God he's not a doctor, because I would have been in trouble this morning.
You understand?
I was just making sure that she knows exactly what kind of equipment I'm bringing into the studio today.
Listen. Good morning, sir. Welcome back to the studio. And let us dive into our VAT topic, because we know tomorrow's the next VAT day.
I am the VAT Day specialist. That's why I have my stethoscope.
That's a good comeback.
That's
That's a good comeback.
Scoop, cup of coffee. Yes, I came prepared.
Cup of what? This cup has nothing in it, y'all. He just always comes to embarrass me with his fancy cups.
At least it's a thought that counts.
Oh,
I'm still
boy.
waiting for tea.
Oh boy.
So tomorrow it's VAT Day number 3, historic VAT Day number 3. I don't think we've had a VAT Day number 3 like that. So
Well, that's good. The weather kind of messed up the second one, so I like the fact that the authorities listen and put in this.
But we
one.
kept our doors open. We kept our doors open at all of our retail stores, and we kept our online portal open. So for those persons who couldn't come physically because of the rain or the wind or the weather, or they preferred to shop at home, we created an opportunity for them to still get access to the goods and services. Sorry, the goods that we have in store and the services, delivery service, right? That we have in store. So tomorrow is VAT Day number 3. Back to school. Let's start there first. It's back to school. We have, today is the 22nd. We got 10, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10 days left. So this is an opportunity. Yeah.
School is the 6th, right?
The 1st.
Oh boy.
The 1st. Yeah, you could check it and see. I think it's the 1st. The 1st. Monday is the 1st. Quinn, Monday is the 1st.
Let me check. Yeah,
I'm
you're
the
right.
wrong person to ask
but
that.
I'm even worse. That's why I'm checking. I don't have any.
Monday's the
you know.
1st. Wow, the 1st already.
1st, right. So
So
we
it's
have.
just less than 10, Dominic?
Yes,
This
less
is the
than
22nd.
10. Less than 10. And then we count tomorrow. That's less than 10.
9.
Yeah, 7. From tomorrow. 7, 8, 9, 10. Right.
Wow.
So back to school. So it's an opportunity for persons who haven't gotten all their back to school supplies to head to our home and building depots in St. Kitts and Nevis and get the backpacks, the books, the geometry sets, the pens, the pencils, the rulers, the T-squares, the Tipex, pencil case, lunch bag, anything for back to school and the savings. You get 20% off, right? However, tomorrow it's a 20% off, no VAT on back to school. So for those persons who still want to do the last minute roundup for back to school, take advantage of the VAT Day Specialists offer. Ding, ding, ding. Take advantage of the VAT Day Specialist offer tomorrow. And of course, we've made it easier for persons who can't come to the store, but I'll give you the hours first. So tomorrow at our home and building depots, we're keeping the VAT Day hours that we had last week. So we'll open at 8 a.m. and we'll close at 2 p.m. Normally it's 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So we're going to give you an hour in front and an hour behind. 2 extra hours to shop, 2 extra hours to save, 2 extra hours to pay no VAT, 2 extra hours to get 20%. I don't think it gets any better than that. That's why we're the VAT Day Specialists. And for those persons who can't come into the store, we're going to open the online portal where that offer is also available. So I'm going to give you those hours for the VAT Day. For tomorrow, for those persons who can't come into the store at midnight tonight, let's say 12:01 up until 7 a.m., you can go to shoptdcgroup.com and shop. You can have the items delivered for a flat fee of $25, or you can pick up in store. Our team will be there, so if you want to pick up in store, you can pick up in store as well. And of course, you can pick up in store at the home and building depots in St. Kitts and Nevis, and they're open from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. When the store closes tomorrow at 2 p.m., our online portal opens up. You can shop from 3:30 until 11:59. So it's 24 hours of shopping technically, whether you come in store or otherwise, and you get the 20% savings and the reduced VAT.
So when I shop at 3:30, let's say I can't make it in store, which I know I definitely can't. When would I get my items that I...
You can pick up on Monday, or you can have it delivered.
Oh, so on Monday I have to wait until Monday.
Because we're not open on Sunday. No, in some instances, well, most instances, not some, in most instances, what we do is we create an opportunity for our customers to get the items on a Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah, we do that. Yeah, we deliver on a Sunday because we do recognize some people need the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, people might be doing renovations, people might be doing home repairs, people might be building stuff, people might be in need of stuff. It might be a caterer who's looking for a particular product that they need to finish, whatever. So we work with our delivery team to make sure that we try and do some deliveries as well on a Sunday. It's not normally now, but in this case, because we understand the needs of the customers, we create an opportunity for them.
You just took that question. You just answered what I was going to ask.
Sure, you don't want you precious.
I can't do anything.
I know you can. So those, it works, you know. It works.
You have to take care of her, right?
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
I'm making sure that
you're
Well,
just
what's wrong with my hat this morning?
in truth, In truth and in fact, I want to make sure that you're sound enough so when you shop online tonight, you get the savings. And if you decide to come tomorrow, you get the same savings.
All right.
So that's what we have. I'd also like to remind our listeners. Yeah, I'm saying our listeners, our customers.
Our customers,
Ooh,
our listeners.
Right.
Yeah.
I also want to remind them that it's August and we still have some other in-store activities happening. We have the loan, our back to school. Well, back to school. I saying back to school because it's back to school. We have our loan at TDC Financial Services up to $65,000 unsecured. So for those persons who are looking for some extra cash to carry them over, this is an opportunity as well for them to go to TDC Financial Services, or you can call 465-2511 in St. Kitts or 469-5430 in Nevis, and we'll connect you to TDC Financial Services so that you could speak to one of our associates, you could book an appointment, you could get some additional information as to how the loan works if you qualify and that kind of thing. So we've thought of that as well. So for persons who want to, let me use the caption for the loan, seize the day, they can do so as well by getting some extra cash.
Okay.
If you are in the hunt for a new vehicle, the next VAT day is December and vehicles would be included. We have the vehicle of the month. Let me look down on my sheet and see it says Suzuki XL7, and you can test drive the vehicle for no cost. You call us at Automotive and we'll give you a test drive so you can experience the Suzuki XL7.
So no VAT at the auto.
At Automotive, okay, now that we're on Automotive. So for Automotive, for the VAT day, since we want to start there, they're open at 9 a.m. and they'll close at 1 p.m.
Okay.
So they're going to open at their usual hours and you get the VAT day savings and the discount on accessories from the store.
Oh,
so if you want
accessories,
to,
no vehicles.
No vehicles
Okay.
until December.
Okay,
So if you
no
want your
problem.
vehicle smelling extra nice, if you want your vehicle to have some extra bling, now is the time to do it. Yeah, you know, these ear fresheners, these tire accessories. Hey, it might not be tire accessories. Brake fluid, that's important. Windscreen wiper fluid, that's important. Windscreen wipers, those are important. So if you want to keep your car looking tip-top shape and making sure that you have it, the VAT Day incentive also extends to our automotive division, and they're open from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. And you could shop online for those accessories as well and get the savings. One of the other benefits, though, is that if you are a TDC Mega Reward loyalty member, you get the points from those purchases. Unfortunately, you cannot redeem them on sale days, but you can accumulate. So for those persons who've signed up already, I hope you've signed up. You've signed up? And they were silent. So for those persons who've signed up, this is an opportunity it's almost a win-win for our customers who signed up for this particular program. You get the points, and you can use the points towards future purchases.
Okay.
So
I haven't signed up yet, and every time I go to the counter, the young lady asks. So hopefully I do it soon.
I'm certain I gave you the QR code.
I know you did, but
I'm encouraging you to sign up and get others to sign up, because we're making some changes behind the scenes, which we will be bringing to the public in maybe a few weeks, few months from now.
Okay.
So for persons who are signed up, they will definitely be excited about the news that's coming, because some big things happening behind the scenes for the Mega Rewards, and you got to be in it to win it. So I'd encourage you to sign up. Encourage your family to sign up. Encourage your friends to sign up. Your church group, your football club, your choir, whatever it is you're in. Encourage as many persons to sign up, because the benefits, they're going to be worth it.
Yeah.
It means a whole other shopping experience with TDC. So for those persons who haven't signed up already, this is an opportunity to do so. For those persons who signed up, kudos to them. They're on their way to some additional benefits as well. So,
you're sure, right? Reaping the rewards.
Yeah.
Just not on sale days.
Just not on sale days. Okay. Now, the good thing is, if you shop online and you are a loyalty member, you get points as well, right? So it's an opportunity for persons who shop with us, not just on VAT day or on sale days, but when they shop with us regularly, it's a chance for them to benefit by getting the points. You know, you walk into a store, you might not have enough cash, or you decide, I left my wallet in the car, I left my purse in the car, or I just came in to get something. How much points do I have? Ding, ding, ding. And you go and you make the purchase, because you would have earned those points over a period of time. It's part of our way of giving back to our customers as best as we could, because we continue to listen, eh? Yeah, we listen. And of course, since I'm talking about listening, be sure to follow us on social media. You sign up for the WhatsApp channel. Sounds like a clock
He
ticking.
keeps putting you on the spot today.
No.
I'm making sure I look out for her. That's all.
I have to defend her this time. I think you're bashing her a little bit too much now.
You're mashing me up.
But
You're
it's,
mashing
it's,
me up.
it's not just for her, but it's for those persons who haven't already. So it's a reminder for our customers. I do
Yeah.
apologize.
No, that's okay.
But it's for those persons who have not signed up for our program or who haven't followed us. Because if you do follow us, it's an opportunity for you to get a head start on the others who haven't. The specials go there, the notifications go there, the anything that's happening just like that go there. So you follow us on social media, you follow us on Instagram.
So you know all that happens.
You follow us on, we're on TikTok too.
Yeah.
You might see me on TikTok.
See, I'm not on TikTok. I'm not on Instagram. Yeah.
So there's TikTok and there's...
I'm only on WhatsApp and
well,
Facebook.
So we have the WhatsApp channel for Home and Building Depot, and we have the WhatsApp channel for Automotive Division.
Okay.
So encouraging those persons who are listening to follow us because a lot of things are happening. I used to have this term, say that we've been in the lab cooking up some stuff. Yeah, the lab is a busy place. That's why I got here a little delayed, because I was in the lab doing something else.
Okay.
So the lab is being...
I hope the lab is still intact.
Yeah, well, when I get back, yeah. So it's going to be, it's fully functional. All the time it's fully functional, but now it's a little elevated. So we want persons to continue to follow us on social media, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram, whether it's WhatsApp, whether it's TikTok. Follow us, because a lot of things are happening behind the scenes, and our customers, your listeners, will be able to benefit once these things roll out. And I'm going to tell you, they're going to happen in the next couple of weeks. So we want our customers and your listeners to stay tuned, not just to WinFM 98.9, but to our channels as well.
Okay.
Any questions? Since I'm gonna stop.
No, anything else you have there?
Yeah, let's see.
So I want you to make sure you get through everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if we have a lot of papers. We talk about the loan. Oh, I want to remind our listeners. Hear me saying our listeners.
Yes, it's our listeners.
I fit
Come
right
on,
in here.
yeah.
Our listeners. I want to remind our listeners about hurricane preparedness.
Yep.
Right?
We are being spared once more, and I must say once more. So Lord, spare us for the entire season.
I want to remind our listeners about hurricane preparedness. It is very important. For those persons who have an insurance policy with us, if you're not familiar with what your policy covers, your property policy in particular, call 465-2845 in St. Kitts or 469-5430 in Nevis and speak to one of our professional staff members at TDC Insurance to ask them to walk you through your policy to find out what it covers. In the unlikely event that we have a storm or some tropical disturbance or whatever. Again, it's not too early. Well, for some it might be too late. It's not too early to start having your hurricane preparedness kits put together. Your first aid kit, your flashlight,
batteries,
your battery,
your radio, your little portable radio.
I like that.
I'm helping you out there.
Your portable radio,
Blanket.
your blankets, your solar powered. We have
secure
some
your
solar
documents.
Yeah, you go secure your documents in those plastic watertight containers. Your solar powered equipment. Some people have solar panels. Some people have there's a solar panel that you could use. There's some people have solar powered radios, solar powered fans. Those are things that we want persons to remember to keep putting together your kit. So in the unlikely event, you are prepared.
Yeah,
and the place to get them is at TDC Home and Building Depot. And of course, why not get them tomorrow with the VAT Day savings that you're getting on the third VAT Day? Historic VAT Day, third VAT Day. So bringing the savings. So for persons who haven't done that, do that now. Your taps, your shingles, make sure those are in check. Your tar paper, if you have leaks, you cover them over. Yeah, make sure you have that. Check your windows, check your doors, make sure you got extra locks. If your glass is broken, we cut glass at the Home and Building Depot. Bring your glass, get it measured, get it cut, fit it in. We sell the silicone to put the glass together and so forth. So yeah, we think about everything. Yeah, everything except the staff, but yeah, we got it all. We have it all. So make sure that you prepare. You know, it's not too late. So if you haven't done it, start today.
Okay.
Let me see if we miss anything. No question? Let me see if we miss anything. We miss anything?
No, that's why I asked you. Let's make sure.
Yeah, it's a lot of paper. It's a lot of paper. I just want to make sure I tick some boxes and so forth. I just want to give, since we're on Home and Building Depot, I want to remind the listeners and our customers of the Cool Them Down special. The 20% on ACs, fans, coolers, water fountains, refrigerators, freezers, pools. Yeah.
Okay.
You get the 20% savings on those, and that's all summer long up until the 31st of August. So if you haven't, in some instances, it's very hot.
Yeah.
So you need to keep cool, and we've thought of ways for customers to save by giving them the cool
Are
products.
hose and water tanks included in the cool down special? Because we can accumulate the water and then use the hose to...
Unfortunately.
Okay, all right, no problem.
But that's something to add to my list. We can think about that in the lab and see how best we could include those.
Okay.
I know for water tanks, there's a special price on water tanks. I can tell you that much. There's a special price on water tanks. We carry various sizes. And the thing is, over the last couple of months, water tanks have been one of the biggest sellers.
Yeah.
Persons want to make sure, they're stored up. And again,
Just in case.
it's part of the hurricane preparedness that we're encouraging.
Okay.
So if you haven't have one and you want to look for one, tomorrow's an opportune time to get one as well. We sell the water tanks, we sell the pumps, we sell the accessories to go with it. So we've thought of everything. Well, not everything, almost everything.
Okay.
So that you could be, prepared and safe and get the savings and get the points and get the value-added benefits.
Okay, good stuff. Well, don't work your heart too much today. I see you're going to be the specialist in the lab as the
No
doctor.
comeback? No comeback? Don't work your heart too much today.
You did a good job.
Dominic, it's always a pleasure having you in studio. Thanks for coming
I'll
and
try not to.
enlightening the listeners and your customers on what TDC has
Thank
to
you
offer.
kindly. Thank
for
you kindly.
this
I am
Valley.
hoping that I'm working with your team here so that we want to do one of the link ups from the store.
Okay.
Because I want to give the listeners and the viewers a chance to see for themselves what happens in the store, how it happens, when it happens, why it happens, and some of the products. Because coming here is I'm excited to come here, but we could only do such a limited amount here. I mean,
okay.
Check your hat and everything afterwards. Bring a
Alright.
cup and everything after. So we want to, hopefully we could do a link up from the store so that you'll be able to find, well, we don't call it clearance in the store, we call it our bagging section.
Okay.
So, but the items that we have a lot in stock, so we just need to get rid of them. That's why it says clearance. Not that they're old, we just have too much that we need to get rid of.
All righty, sir. Thank you so much for coming
Are
in.
you ready for 48 hours of savings? At TDC, your VAT Day specialists are ready to serve you. Shop around the clock in store and online at shoptdcgroup.com. Save 20% off your purchase plus the reduced VAT offer on Friday 15th and Saturday 16th August 2025. Whether you're sprucing up your home or vehicle, upgrading your tech, or getting ready for back to school, TDC has what you need. Get it all at the TDC Home and Building Depot, TDC Automotive Divisions, and shoptdcgroup.com. Mark your calendars. Friday 15th and Saturday 16th August. Shop for 48 hours of unbeatable deals with TDC, your VAT Day specialists. Terms and conditions apply. See stores for details. TDC, together we succeed.
We're different. We're 98.9. 98.9. Win FM.
Rams the good food people always there to serve you. Rams the good food people, locations right near you. Rams the good food people, in-store specials for you. Rams the good food people. Rams. When you need better service, Rams is always here.
to school is here, and Digicel is making it extra exciting. Go back to school in style with a brand new laptop. All you have to do is activate a 3-day Prime bundle or higher, switch to Digicel, or sign up for a postpaid plan, and you could be one of 2 lucky winners. At Digicel, we're all about keeping you connected. So what are you waiting for? Get ready, get connected, and go back to school the Digicel way. Digicel, better connected for back to school.
Here are your Harpers Value Mart IGA specials.
Running August 21st to September 3rd.
Now, our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Essential Everyday Mayonnaise, just $17.99. Essential Everyday Trash Bags, $11.89. Mueller's Pasta, $5.99. Sunny Delight Smooth and Tangy, $7.99. Orville Redenbacher Microwave Popcorn, just $9.99. Essential Everyday Vinegar, $14.99. And now, our very low weekly
Value deals! IGA and Essential Everyday Cereals, $9.99. Essential Everyday Oats Quick and Old Fashioned, $10.99. Chobani Greek Yogurt, $5.69. Pillsbury Cake Mix, $6.99. Swab deodorant, $8.99. The Colgate Toothpaste, $7.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart. Tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
Flow customers, unlock big prepaid rewards every time you activate a prepaid plan. Activate a 7-day plan or higher and earn points towards your rewards. Activate again, earn even more points. Activate next week, well, you get the picture. The more you activate, the more extra data and prizes you earn. Get in on the big prepaid rewards. Dial *129 or visit topupflow.com to activate a prepaid plan today.
Welcome to Island Tea with your faves. Keep it locked in with us for your daily dose of hot tea, only on Win Media 98.9.
And we're back on Island Tea, and in anticipation for our next segment, Creative Voices, we will be wrapping up a bit early today so that we can accommodate the incoming program. So thank you as usual to all of our listeners. We hope you enjoyed the program today. We will continue on Monday. I know the topic is pressing, it's hot, it's piping hot. We will continue on Monday with it. Quint, anything to add? All right, so thank you for listening. Have a great Friday and an excellent weekend.
We're different. We're 98.9. 98.9. Win FM.
Are you ready for 48 hours of savings?